I will just give you a brief background. So the CISBC, that is Center for Innovative Skill-Based Courses, was inaugurated in January 2024 under the visionary leadership of our Honorable Vice Chancellor of University of Delhi, Professor Yogesh Singh, Professor Payal Mago, Director, Campus of Open Learning, and Professor Ajay Jaiswal, Principal, School of Open Learning. Today, we are also joined by Mr. Dikshant Awasthi. Sir is an academic coordinator at the Open Learning Development Center, OLDC. He has been very instrumental not only in launching these courses at CISBC, but sir has also been building OLDC since the ground up, which is the Research and Development Center. So welcome you, sir. Welcome you.
Yeah,
And
thank you.
so since the let go, the Center for Innovative Skill-Based Courses has launched 30 courses, which are skill-oriented, and these ranges from vocational training to cybersecurity. So the range is wide enough. Under this, we have collaborated with various knowledge partners who are the maestro in their respective fields. So one such sector that we identified while we were launching these courses was BFSI sector, that is banking, financial services, and insurance industry sector. So if I just give you minor data points, so in FY22, BFSI sector made up contributed to 12% of the Indian GDP, and it is growing at a CGAR, that is compounded annual growth rate of 12 to 14% as per the CRISIL report. Now, to give you the perspective that how wide opportunities the sector will provide in the employment sector is, you can take for example the mutual fund industry. So the mutual fund industry, the penetration of mutual fund in India till now is just 15%, whereas you'll compare it with the global average, which is 74%. So you can estimate, gauge that how immense the opportunity is there in this sector. So we have in this series, we to cater to this sector, we have launched various courses in collaboration with Phoenix. So Phoenix, masters in financial courses, BFSI sector, they basically cater to. So I, on behalf of the entire School of Open Learning and CISBC, give some very warm welcome to the entire team of Phoenix. Now, without much further delay, I would like to introduce the veterans of the industry that we have, the speakers of the session with us. First, we have Mr. Himanshu Vinayak. He comes with an experience of over 25 years in asset management, banking, and NBFC. He started his entrepreneurial journey with Phoenix, a first in India collaborative and integrated educational and employment exchange for the BFSI industry. Prior to this, he served as the Deputy CEO of Nippon Life India Asset Management and was instrumental in expanding the company's footprint in both domestic and international territories. He also serves as an independent director on the board of Motilal Oswal AMC. He has been actively involved in various industry level initiatives, where he was involved with key initiatives on improving ethical standards of distribution, investor awareness, and industry expansion. He holds a graduate degree in economics honors from Delhi University and is an MBA gold medalist. He is also a fellow of Insurance Institute of India, a certified financial planner, and a holder of the Claritas Investment Certification awarded by CFA Institute. The second speaker we have with us is Mr. Nikunj Sharma. He is an experienced BFSI professional with 27 years of experience in business development, investment, and sales training. He is a published author and a business development, investment, and sales trainee. He has worked with India's largest mutual fund in senior leadership roles in careers spanning over 2.5 decades. So before we start the session, Dikshant sir, would you like to address and make our audience aware of the various initiatives and what we are here today about?
Yeah, thank you for giving me this opportunity to talk about these skill courses once again. I welcome the speakers from the Phoenix, our training partners side, and I welcome all the students over here. As Manisha ji has already, she has told to the audience, we established this with the vision of our Honorable Vice Chancellor sir and the Director Professor Payal Magu. Under their leadership, we established this new center over here, Center for Innovative Skill-Based Courses under Open Learning Development Center, and I am committed to deliver the best kind of learning environment to my students over here. And this is our new initiative, and we have collaborated with our training partners in different fields. Phoenix is one of them. So here I once again assure to all the listeners, if you join this the courses, whatever courses you like, as per your interest, please develop some kind of skill. These skills are going to help you a lot in future to feel more confident to tackle all the goals you are going to take in your life. And I feel these courses are going to make you more confident and more happy. So it is somehow it is related to the happiness index also. Each individual, the person who's going to have more skill, and he or she is going to be more happy. And ultimately, it is going to help you in money earning also. So, like if you want to go become a lifelong learner, in that case, you can at any time, if you want to earn something by your own, then you can utilize those skills. So again, I welcome to all the students, those who have joined and those who are here and are willing to join in future. Welcome all. Once again. Yeah, please.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much. Now, without further delay, let's extend a very warm welcome to our distinguished speaker. Sir Himanshu sir and Nikun sir, only one request, if we can make the presentation and Q&A session bilingual, that will be grateful. We'll be grateful for that because a lot of students would like to be in Hindi and English both. So over to you, Himanshu sir.
Yeah.
Himanshu sir, now you're the presenter. Maybe now you'll be able to present. Are you there?
Hello. Am I audible now?
Yes, sir, you're audible.
Yeah, sorry. Thanks for giving the access now. Can you please give access to Nikunj as well?
Yeah, I'm giving him in the meantime.
Yeah.
Now Nikunj sir is also a presenter, sir.
Nikunj, can you hear us?
Yeah, Himanshu, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, Nikunj. We can hear you. You can keep
I'm
your camera, you can switch on your camera.
just a minute. Now the access has been given. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, we can see you. Can you share the presentation, Nikunj?
Yes, give me a minute. मेरे को शेयरिंग का एक्सेस दे देंगे प्लीज.
Just give me a second, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now you have the access, sir.
Yes. Can you see my screen?
Yes, Nikunj. We can.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
We can now see the screen and we can maybe yes.
You let me know when we have to start. I'll start.
Yeah, Nikunj, we can start now.
Okay, great. Hi, good evening, everyone. My name is Nikunj Sharma, and along with me we have Himanshu Vyapak, who's Managing Director of Phoenix and CIEL. First of all, this is a great opportunity for us to collaborate with the Center for Innovative Skill-Based Courses and all-in-all School of Open Learning. This is a great opportunity for the team Phoenix. This seminar is about how do we create a successful career in banking and financial services, and why I am here in front of you and Himanshu is here because we have built our careers in banking and financial services, and we've seen this industry change a lot of phases. So when we started, the architecture of industry was very different, but over last few years, this has completely changed, and the demands for the industry are also changing on regular basis. But before I start, I think I would like to thank Professor Yogesh Singh, Vice Chancellor of Delhi University, Professor Ajay Jaiswal, Principal SOL, the School of Open Learning, Madam Payal Magu, Professor Payal Magu, who's Director of Campus of Open Learning, and of course, Mr. Deekshant Awasthi, who's Academic Coordinator for Open Learning, OLDC, as we say. My association with Delhi University is very limited. In a sense, I took admission in Delhi University in 1989, but then I went away to do my engineering. Himanshu, who's my colleague, he has very much studied in North Campus, and both of us come from Delhi. And although my personal association hasn't been that great with DU, in a sense, I didn't study there, but my father in 60s, he was studying in Atmaram ARSD college, and he became Delhi University president way back then. Now, cut to chase, coming today and getting deeper into this presentation, we will start with some facts. I will ask you some questions, and then we will get into more serious matter of how banking and financial services can help all of us in building our careers, and very particularly why Phoenix can help you, let's say, honing your skills here. Let me ask a question to all of you, and people who have access to chat, they can maybe type there, or I don't know how many people can unmute. But let's say, where did this concept, or where did these terms bull and bear originate? What is the origin of these terms, bulls and bears? Every day we hear bulls are on rampage, now bears are taking charge, and markets are bullish, market are bearish. Anyone has any idea? Okay, I think there is some limitation in terms of people able to unmuting themselves. Yes, I can see some hands raised, but for the benefit of everyone. So basically, what does a bull do? A bull attacks his opponent by, let's say, raising its head, by, attacking with his horns and the shape of the horns going up basically symbolizes the rising prices. So world over, you will see these are the terms which are used by every news channel or everyone, anyone who has anything to do with equity markets. He would tell you that, bulls and bears, no, yeah, I'm bullish, I'm bearish on the stock or XYZ. Similarly, the bear market, this analogy came from the fact that a bear sort of, paws down so it attacks with its paws and it presses its opponent downwards, and which symbolizes this downward motion symbolizes the prices which are falling. Another question to you, which is the largest recruiter in India? Which sector is the largest recruiter in India? And if someone has the access to the chat, they may tell us what students are answering.
So we have various answers. One is saying FMCG, the other one saying railways, and then one is saying TCS.
Okay, I've given 4 options here. You can choose one of them.
We have insurance, then BFSI, banking and insurance, AI, IT.
Okay, so let me end the suspense here and tell you that banking and financial services industry is the largest recruiter in India, and the contribution of banking and financial services to the Indian GDP. Indian GDP is the hottest topic right now. We keep hearing these numbers. We become 3 trillion, 3.5 trillion, $4 trillion dollars. What is the contribution of banking and financial services? Is it 15%, 8%, or 10%?
15% is the common, predominant answer.
Okay, and let me see. Yes, 15% is the correct answer here. And another question for the students who have logged in here. Is finance only a work skill, or let's say understanding of finance and money? Is it also a necessary life skill? You can say true or false. I will, yes or no. Is money only a work skill, or is it a life skill also?
Life skill, both. True, yes.
Okay.
Both, yes.
Yes.
Life skill.
My sense is the way our economy is growing and the way volatility and uncertainty is increasing all around us in all facets of life, money skill or learning about finance also becomes a life skill. We've already seen that in developed countries, many countries are adopting financial education or money education in their school curriculum also, and Government of India is also trying to do through the same through RBI and many other institutions which are participating in the market. But what does BFSI compose of? What is BFSI and how many types of recruiters are there? So basically, if you see, there are broking companies, the brokers. You have non-banking finance companies which provide us financing options. They give us loan. Bajaj Finserv, one of the classical examples. If you take a loan from them, then they won't let you sleep by sending SMSs and calls all the time. Then there are financial distribution companies. This is a relatively lesser known business to students, because unless and until you start investing your money into financial markets, you don't really come to know about these. So financial distribution companies, basically what they do is they sell mutual funds, they sell insurance, they sell other financial products, loans, health insurance. Then there are wealth management firms. This is again a very marquee occupation. Wealth management, virtually every financial distribution firm will have a division which has wealth management, and there are many marquee wealth management firms also, and there are many global wealth management firms which are present in India and who recruit here in India, and they've developed their global capability centers are here virtually for all large companies which operate out of US and Europe. Their capability center are here. Our mutual fund industry is going pretty fast. It's growing. I remember, when I started my career in 1996, the industry size was about 1 lakh of crore. And then for next 3 or 4 years, the industry didn't go anywhere. We were constant, and it used to take about half a day to explain mutual fund to a client. And I tried it very hard, and believe me, I was not able to do it to even my father-in-law. He refused to invest in mutual funds. The industry was so small. Today, our mutual fund industry is about 54-55 lakh crores. Our banks are almost 4 times of the mutual fund industry. We have many nationalized private banks. We have foreign banks. We have cooperative banks. Of course, last few years, private equity investments and venture capital investments, India being the hub of experiments for global startup industry, and many management colleges, engineering colleges, IITs, they are focusing on having startup centers. So there's an intense focus right from the Prime Minister's office or the government, so to say. And we have investment banking companies which help clients raising money through different type of issues, and they do. And investment banking in itself is a multifaceted role, and insurance industry in India is very large, where we have, of course, our homegrown behemoth LIC has the biggest share of the pie right now. But yes, many private sector insurance companies have also come to India. Now, what I would do is I will take a break here. I would bring in Himanshu, who started his career around the same time in 1996 with a non-banking finance company, and then he worked with a bank, and then he worked for 17 years with Nippon India Mutual Fund, where he ultimately became the deputy CEO of the fund. You hear from him how the banking and financial services industry in India has shaped, and what are the growth prospects here. Why do we see that there is a tremendous opportunity in banking and financial services space? So over to Himanshu.
Thank you, Nikunj, first of all. और मैं मतलब सबसे पहले तो मैं ये बोलूँगा कि इट्स ए प्रिविलेज फॉर मी कि मैं Delhi University is my alma mater. I've studied here, and an institution we are really proud that we have partnered an institution which has a rich legacy of academic brilliance for over 100 years. And coming back to BFSI, जहाँ पर मैंने अपने पहले कदम लिए, तो अगर आप देखेंगे ये 4 चीजें इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर एनी किसी भी इंडस्ट्री की ग्रोथ के लिए. तो यहाँ पर BFSI स्पेसिफिकली इज ए हाई ग्रोथ इंडस्ट्री. यहाँ पर अगर आप एलिमेंट्स देखें तो अगर हमारी पॉपुलेशन है हर जगह पे, उनको फाइनेंशियल प्रोडक्ट्स चाहिए ही चाहिए. डिस्पोजेबल इनकम जो है, जब मैंने पास आउट किया तो disposable income in terms of per capita income was only about $300. Now ये $2,500 per person है. And जैसे कहते हैं कि in any industry there is a tick off point कि in the first $1,000 is for roti kapda makan, and after $1,000 people start into saving, investing, entertainment and all of that thing. And we are in that phase jahan par the country is talking about the Amrit Kal, where everything is multiplying and scaling. So there is, आज industry बहुत तेजी से बढ़ रही है, लेकिन despite of that the penetration is केवल अभी 4-5% ही penetration है of non-traditional products. जैसे निकुंज ने बताया कि जब हमने स्टार्ट किया 2001 में म्यूचुअल फंड इंडस्ट्री का पूरा साइज was 1 लाख करोड़. आज केवल लेस देन मतलब अबाउट 20 ईयर 2002-2003 में इट वाज 1 लाख करोड़. 20 साल में दिस हैज बिकम 54 लाख करोड़. लेकिन अभी भी इन्वेस्टर जो है, नंबर ऑफ इन्वेस्टर अभी भी 150 करोड़ में से केवल 5 करोड़ इन्वेस्टर है. So you can imagine what is the scale. Insurance, similar. Insurance में कुछ साल privatization of insurance happened only in late 90s. और आज अगर आप लाइफ इंश्योरेंस में करीबन 24 कंपनी हैं, जनरल इंश्योरेंस में सिमिलरली अगर हेल्थ इंश्योरेंस मिला दे तो 30 कंपनीज हैं, और टोटल जो हर साल का प्रीमियम है करीबन 9 लाख करोड़ रुपया है. बैंक डिपॉजिट्स इज नाउ 200 लाख करोड़. एंड इमेजिन कि ये सब चीजें यू कुडंट इवन थिंक. पहले इट यूज्ड टू बी ओनली फिजिकल एसेट्स टिपिकली. इवन आज भी बहुत सारे लोग रियल एस्टेट, फिजिकल एसेट्स में अपना पैसा रखते हैं. दैट शिफ्ट फ्रॉम ट्रेडिशनल टू न्यू एसेट क्लासेस इज ड्राइविंग ए लॉट ऑफ न्यू इनोवेशन इन दिस स्पेस. अब आप you can say fintech or anything which is there. Nikunj, your slide. Hello.
I guess, sir, due to bad network, he is right now out.
No problem. I will try and log in with the slide, but I will have some. Yeah, I have the rights. Don't worry. Let me.
Yes, sir, you have the rights.
I will. Let me just. Let me know, ma'am, if you are able to see my screen.
Yes, sir. Your screen is visible, sir.
Okay, perfect. So I will skip some of these things. And not only that, finance is something which is it's ultimately there is an element of social cause in that, because you are bringing prosperity to the lives of millions of people, which is there. Now, ये बहुत important चीज है for our students who are here. It is today there are 3 elements which will define your career. So सबसे पहले you need to choose a right industry and right skills. Right skills के लिए you have a partner, no partner better than Delhi University to guide you on that part of it. But as one of the elements of that, 3 things: industry, then company, and then your performance. और उससे ऊपर country. Now किसी को भी डाउट नहीं है, अभी जिससे भी मैंने आज तक बात करी है कि इंडिया बढ़ेगा यहाँ से, that there is no one who has any doubt. It will become the 3rd purchase price parity में तो है ही है, but even in absolute terms it will become the 3rd largest economy in the next 10 years. Now India being given, now you have 3 variables. One is किस industry में आप join करें, किस company में करें, और आपकी performance. So I think BFSI ticks up one more box for you apart from the country, that it is one industry. अगर इंडिया बढ़ेगा तो वो industry finance बढ़ने ही वाला है. तो आपके लिए this becomes a very very important element कि आपने एक टिक बॉक्स कर लिया. I'll give you an example. मैंने पास आउट किया in 1995, and few of my friends also passed out. I joined later on banking and financial services industry. बहुत सारे लोगों ने they joined traditional industries like chemical. Some of them were even from IITs and smarter than me. But I grew much faster because the industry gave me that push. Because finance industry, gave me that push. Obviously, my performance, our company did well. So my only point here to drive point is that apart from your performance, your skills, also keep a line on the right choice of industry and right skills in this thing. Now, while Nikunj will come in, but look at some of the things and how smarter knowledge of markets can make such a large difference in someone's life. तो अगर मैं दिल्ली से हूँ तो मुझे पता है कि दिल्ली में how people like driving and especially bikes, the guys who are here on the seminar. अगर आपने 2002 में अगर मैं बोलता कि आप बुलेट की जगह पे उतना ही पैसा 1.5 लाख रुपया आप उसी जो बुलेट बनाती है कंपनी आइशर मोटर्स में डाल देते 2002 में, जब मैंने ड्यूरिंग द स्टार्टिंग इन द अर्ली पार्ट ऑफ आवर करियर, अगर उस वक्त इसमें डाल देते तो आज आपके पास, आप बुलेट नहीं, आपके पास इतना पैसा होता कि आप शेयर बेच के 13 एस क्लास मर्सिडीज चला सकते थे. इमेजिन, you can imagine, and today one Mercedes S class is about 1 crore rupees. तो आपके पास वो 1.5 लाख रुपया could have become 12.5 करोड़ रुपए. एक बाइक
दूसरी है कि दिल्ली वाले कहेंगे कि भाई बुलेट चलाने का जो मजा है मर्सिडीज में नहीं है.
reality of the value which is there. Now let's look at एक और चीज कि अगर there was this smart person on the right hand side. Power of market is such कि he was the person who was David was commissioned by Facebook to make a mural or painting at their office, and he was given a choice when it started कि आप $60,000 ले लो इस मुराल के लिए या आपको हम शेयर्स दे देंगे फेसबुक के. Now he chose shares. He was a smart guy, आपके जैसा था. He chose shares, and when Facebook का IPO आया 2012-13 में, the value of that share instead of $60,000 was $200 million. $200 million. आप इसको अगर आप आज रुपए में कन्वर्ट करेंगे तो 1600 करोड़ रुपया. That is the power of markets, and I wish someone would have taught this thing to us way back earlier. I used to always say कि मैंने 1997 में अपनी पहले जॉब करी. मेरी जॉब में my first salary was 4,500 and फिर भी 1000 रुपया तो बच ही जाता था. तो अगर वो 1000 रुपया मैंने तब डाला होता सिर्फ म्यूचुअल फंड के SIP में भी, और वो आज I would have taken at least 2 Mercedes. 13 तो नहीं ले पाता, but 2 Mercedes ले सकता. So but I was not very late. मैंने एक Mercedes ले ली because I started slightly late in 2003. So this is the historical returns, and that is why the understanding, and Nikunj ने जैसे बताया कि it is not only about careers. Finally, it is about managing your money and managing life skill. As a managing money, it becomes not only a career skill but also a large life skill. तो आप ये देखिए, अगर आपने रॉन्ग डिसीजन लिया होता या आपने अपनी एलोकेशन ठीक नहीं करी होती, व्हाट कुड हैव बीन द डिफरेंस. मतलब 1000 रुपया अगर आपने सिर्फ इंडेक्स में डाल दिया होता 90 में, तो वो आज 80,000 रुपया. एंड सो इज द अदर पार्ट ऑफ इट. सो यू इमेजिन एंड sometimes put up a number to it and see what is the value someone could have potentially lost. And I'm sure some of you may go back to your parents and said कि पापा आपने इसमें डाल दिया होता तो आज मुझे पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं थी, which is there. But that is where, so net why BFSI? BFSI will have 20 lakh jobs in next 5 years. 20 lakh jobs. It is already a sector जो high salaries और fast growing career की opportunity दे रहा है, which is there. And it is also an important life skill, and you can build your second income. And especially COVID के बाद, it has been proven across the world that you need to have one source of income through whatever mode you are doing. Either you are doing some gig or you are doing some investment. But that's very, very important, and that's where finance, money, and knowledge about money comes into picture. Nikunj, I'll leave it back to you. If you are okay, I'll manage the slides for you.
Yes. So should I stop sharing the screen, or because I'm also sharing the screen? You can stop sharing. I'll manage the slide.
Okay, then I will stop because just one.
Yeah. We heard Himanshu that how banking and financial services. Yeah. Can you see my screen, Himanshu? Education approach?
Yes, I can. We can see.
Okay, great. There's another story which I would want to share. There's a small village, महाराष्ट्र में एक village है अमलनेर, अगर आप गूगल करेंगे उसका नाम, तो वहां एक किसान थे, उन्होंने 10,000 रुपए के 100 स्टॉक्स खरीदे थे विप्रो कंपनी के, और वो खरीद कर वो भूल गए, बिकॉज वो विप्रो कंपनी की वहां फैक्ट्री थी. सीनियर प्रेम जी ने गांव वालों को वहां जॉब्स दी थी। उन्होंने कहा भाई हमारे पब्लिक इशू आ रहा है, कुछ 19 आई थिंक 79 या 80 की बात है कि हमारा इशू आ रहा है, शेयर खरीद लेना। तो ये जो किसान था इसके फादर की डेथ हो गई थी और उसने वो 20,000 रुपए इनके लिए छोड़ के गए थे, चारों भाइयों के नाम कुछ 80,000 रुपया था। तो 20,000 रुपए इनके हिस्से में आए, इन्होंने उस 20,000 रुपए में से 10,000 रुपए के वो शेयर्स ले लिए और आज वो बोनस और स्प्लिट आने के बाद इनके पास लगभग 4 करोड़ शेयर्स हो गए हैं। और अगर आप विप्रो के शेयर की कीमत देखेंगे तो आज मैं डिविडेंड की बात नहीं करता हूं, जो डिविडेंड मिला वो अलग, इनके पास लगभग आज समझिए कि 2,000 करोड़ रुपया उस किसान के पास है। नाउ किसान को नहीं पता कि शेयर बाजार में क्या होने वाला है। somebody helped him, a professional who knew कि यार ये कंपनी के शेयर्स अच्छा कर सकते हैं, उसने उसको कहा कि भाई खरीद के और भूल जाना। तो फाइनेंशियल सर्विसेज are not only helping the professionals, but they are also a bridge between my life and the wealth which is getting created by certain businesses. HDFC बैंक जब IPO आया था तो पूरे साल का प्रॉफिट 20 करोड़ रुपया था और आज वो प्रॉफिट करता है एक क्वार्टर में 16,000 करोड़ रुपए का। जो 2 रुपए वाला शेयर है आप देखते हैं कि वो 1,400-1,500 रुपए का शेयर आज है। Now how should we approach banking and financial services as far as education is concerned? So on one hand, of course, you know, there are degrees we did, graduation is needed. If I want to work in banking and financial services या मुझे कोई अपना business setup करना है तो minimum मुझे graduation चाहिए. Then there are post graduation के भी options हैं, and all of you are pursuing your education from one of the best universities, not only in India but globally as well. And then on the other hand, you have professional specializations. You can do chartered accountancy, you can become CS, MBA or PGDBM. There is CFA, there is ACCA, FRM, CMT. And then between these two, बहुत सारे vocational courses are available, which are short-term courses, but will help you, let's say, sharpen your skill sets. Because every industry, if you see, there is a difference between preparation time and performance time. For example, if you are a wealth manager, आप किसी क्लाइंट से जब मिलने जाते हैं तो मीटिंग के लिए प्रिपरेशन चलेगी 2 घंटा, लेकिन क्लाइंट आपको सिर्फ 5 मिनट का समय देगा और वो 5 मिनट के अंदर you need to, let's say, impress the client. So there are a lot of vocational courses. There are a lot of courses which, apart from these degrees, can really add to your repertoire. They can really add, they can give you a lot of ammunition to excel in the industry. At Finex, we adopt a learning approach which is based on 4 principles. First is doing. So anything that we do, you will see a lot of workshops, lot of simulations, lot of scenario-based learning. These workshops would be conducted by, you know, practitioners, experience जिनका है, जिन्होंने industry में काम किया है. For example, I'm a director in the company, but I take a lot of classes myself. Second is experiential learning, case studies, role plays, and dynamic case studies based on real life situation. Based on realistic situations or based on, you know, cases which are taken from industry. I'm sure आपके colleges में जो case studies वगैरह जिस तरीके से होते हैं उस तरीके से हम लोग भी cases लेके आते हैं and we teach students from them. And third thing is observing. Master classes we call experts from the industry, and मैं आपको दिखाऊंगा कि किस तरीके के experts को हम लोग लेके आते हैं. When they spend time with students, students can observe them, how they have built their career, what was their approach. Even after going to, let us say, best of the graduation colleges and best of the management colleges, which are the other things that they have learned. And fourth is, how do you implement? I always believe कि जो skills हैं, उनको जब तक आप life में realistically apply नहीं करते हैं, you may know power of compounding, बट अगर आपको वो पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग अपनी लाइफ में अप्लाई करना नहीं आता है, देन वो पावर ऑफ कंपाउंडिंग जो है एक लेटेंट एनर्जी की तरह वो पड़ा रहेगा. वो ज्ञान है जो किताबों के अंदर है. इस ज्ञान को विज्ञान में बदलने के लिए, साइंस में बदलने के लिए, यू नीड एप्लीकेबिलिटी, एंड दैट इज वेयर आवर एजुकेशन कोर्सेज आर स्लाइटली डिफरेंट फ्रॉम, वेरी डिफरेंट फ्रॉम द इंडस्ट्री. सो आई विल टॉक talking about one of the courses which is done by many college students, certified market experts today. You see 23,000 Nifty is trading at almost 21-22,000. पिछले 45 साल में Sensex का return will be close to 16-17,000, and the whole world is now looking at India. So this course basically focuses on teaching you about equity investing, trading, understanding of derivatives. And as I told you earlier, this course is also taught in a way that, you know, there are live training sessions by industry experts and practitioners. So when they are training you, they're showing you the live markets. There is self-paced learning which can be done through LMS. तो हमारे पास एक LMS है, उसमें आपको pre-read मिलेगा, उसको आप अपनी पेज पर आप read कर सकते हैं. Then there are live case studies or case studies which we feel are very relevant. Leaderboard is there. Leaderboard basically क्या है कि आपको मालूम चलेगा कि भाई within the whole cohort where am I ranked, कि मैं मेरे classmates कितना excel कर रहे हैं और मेरा score कहाँ पर है. And of course you will learn about technical analysis, you will learn about derivative tradings. There will be master classes by industry experts, and you can also build your own trading strategies. आजकल बहुत सारे ऐसे platforms हैं जहाँ पर जाके आप अपना trading का जो आपने algorithm बनाया है आप अपलोड कर सकते हैं, और वो लोग अगर आपका ट्रेडिंग एल्गोरिथम यूज कर रहे हैं तो यू विल अर्न money from that. If that algo earns revenues, so you can also make money. So there are so many ways to do it. So this course is, of course, you know, focused on the industry. There are industry leaders who are coming and talking to you. There is a beautiful practical orientation built into this, and there will be continuous mentorship by industry leaders, and we will provide you 100% placement and internship assistance also. And we have a platform where you can come and join, and lifelong, you know, career support. Now, these are some of the experts who are associated with us. Of course, we can't put all the names who are associated with us in you know, such smaller number of slides. So we have chosen some of the best. Harish is ace derivative trader. Sanjay Parekh and Amitabh Mohanty on the left side. Amitabh Mohanty is a fixed income expert. He's CEO of JM Mutual Fund. Sanjay Parekh is running his own AIF now. Harish Menon is a ace derivative trader and doing very well. He's managing a book of almost 1,000 crores. Manish Kumar is professional, and he's also a angel investor. Then we have Professor Dwarka Unial and Rasika Karkare. So people like them will come and talk to you. Fund managers for a day, for example, you know, we ask our students to become fund manager for a day, and how do they now do things. If imagine you are a fund manager, how you will do things the way a fund manager does. This is the curriculum of the course. You will understand stocks, exchange traded funds. You will also learn about various investment strategies, asset allocation, how wealth creation gets done. And then the course gets into stock trading as well as FNO strategies. How do you, let's say, read charts? How do you read a candlestick pattern? How do you interpret price patterns? What are different derivative strategies or trading strategies? Those strategies will be shown live to you. The teacher or the trainer who's training you, he will also, you know, show you some of the strategies which he's been using in his own portfolio. तो कहने का मतलब ये है कि हम लोग जो theory है और जो practice है, we are marrying it in a very realistic manner, so that जब आप इस चीज को सीखेंगे तो आपको ऐसा नहीं लगेगा कि मैं कहीं सिर्फ क्लासरूम में बैठ के सीख रहा हूं और मैं कहीं बाजार से पढ़ रहा. You will be learning alongside the markets. You will be interpreting markets. There are different type of roles जो कि which become open to you after doing this course. You can become a dealer. You can go into research. आप advisory में जा सकते हैं. आप wealth manager बन सकते हैं. You can be employed by a bank as a relationship manager. आप product teams के अंदर जा सकते हैं. आप client servicing में, for example, बहुत सारी broking companies हैं जहां पर client servicing लोग हैं, वो ऐसे लोग हैं जिनको बाजार की बहुत बढ़िया नॉलेज है. वो सेल्स के लोग नहीं रखते, वो कहते हैं हमारे को सीनियर लोग चाहिए रिलेशनशिप मैनेजमेंट के अंदर। आप ट्रेजरी रोल्स में जा सकते हैं, बैंक्स में, कॉर्पोरेट्स में, आप ट्रेडिंग में जा सकते हैं। तो ये बात थी कैपिटल मार्केट की। सेकंड, मैनेजिंग मनी इज एक्चुअली ग्लोबली अ वेरी वेरी बिग बिजनेस, वी कॉल इट वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट। वेल्थ मैनेजमेंट के अंदर लगभग 3 हिस्सों में आप इसको बांट सकते हैं। पहला है क्रिएशन ऑफ वेल्थ। ये कैसे होता है? ये आपका कैपिटल मार्केट इन्वेस्टमेंट, स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग, म्यूचुअल फंड्स, इन्वेस्टिंग इन कमोडिटीज, ऑल्टरनेट एसेट्स। One part of wealth management is creation of wealth. Second part of wealth is protection of wealth and transfer, जिसके अंदर इंश्योरेंस आ जाता है, पूरा एस्टेट प्लानिंग। And third is managing the wealth. Somebody who has already created wealth, now he needs to manage the wealth and he needs to maintain a decent amount of return on his wealth. Not everybody, somebody let's say who's already created 40-50,000 crore rupees of wealth, he says अभी मुझे और wealth नहीं बनाना है भाई, इसको manage कर दीजिए आप। So there are different type of opportunities, and some of these opportunities can be unlocked by our another course, which is recognized across the industry, and many individuals, more than 17,000 individuals have done this course. It is called accredited wealth planner. So basically the focus of this course is wealth management and practical application of wealth management. You will understand all the investment product, PMS, tax planning, how to create a financial plan, and you will go through the entire rigmarole of, right from, and some of these subjects you would have already studied also: risk, return, asset allocation, equity markets का क्या structure है, how does macro economy impact markets, what is the role of inflation. So the syllabus is really huge, right from banking to the investment products. You will understand everything, and construction of portfolios. We have an employment exchange, and I would request Himanshu to speak about more about this employment exchange, because he's very passionately built it from scratch, and he is the best person to talk about it. Himanshu, may I request you to take a couple of slides now?
Yeah, so quickly, idea ये है, to the student who are joining, कि वो not only they become more knowledgeable और वो सीखें उसके बारे में, but हम उनको because financial services industry is based out of Bombay, predominantly headquartered out of Bombay, but idea is कि हम उनको एक platform देते हैं जहाँ पर उनको multiple opportunities हैं jobs की or entrepreneurship key, which they can choose from here. So that is an added advantage which is here. So this will be given to people who are joining the courses, and they can apply for jobs, and we will help them on internships and this thing. These are some of our placement partners. Yeah, Nikunj, we can go ahead.
Yeah. So basically Finex is taking a collaborative approach. We are a bridge between colleges, corporates, and the students. Colleges को corporates चाहिए who can provide jobs to the students. Corporates को basically सिर्फ students या executives नहीं चाहिए. आज जो corporates का एक approach है, उनको skilled लोग चाहिए. वो कहते हैं मेरे पास जब बच्चा आता है job करने के लिए, can he be productive from day one? I don't need an MBA. I need an MBA who can be productive from day one. I need a graduate who can be productive from day one, and that's where organizations like Finex are playing a very, very important role. Highly qualified about yeah.
Yeah, Nikun, just to
Himanshu.
In the interest of time for everyone, idea is that finally, the privilege is with the ultimately it's the Delhi University School of Open Learning, which is leading this initiative. We all of these with their leadership, I think the entire team is working with them to ensure that the best in class experience can be given to students. And I think before we get into any Q&A or any questions which you may have, हम सिर्फ इतना ही कह सकते हैं, वॉरेन बुफे इज हियर, व्हाट यू कैन सी लाइफ में द बेस्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट यू कैन मेक इज इन्वेस्टिंग इन योरसेल्फ. So I wish everyone has this thing, और ये आज नहीं, पूरी जिंदगी भर लाइफ टाइम के लिए this is important for our students. So I think here we will take a pause. Thank you from my side and Nikun's side and the entire team side to once again to the entire team of Campus of Open Learning and School of Open Learning for giving us this opportunity to address their students. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir. So, sir, for Q&A session, can we just unmute the students who have raised their hands, and then one by one we can take their queries?
Also, we have, Manisha, we have one of our colleagues, Sankha Mukherjee as well, who's who has been will be part of these designing the entire course which is there. So if you can unmute Sankha Mukherjee as well, which is there.
Okay. Okay, just give me a second.
So Himanshu, there is a question on the chat, which is the name of the person is not there. He or she is asking about internships. Can you elaborate about internships?
Okay. So internships may, as we give assistance on both internships and placements. As you know, Government of India is driving internships and apprenticeships as a very, very essential part of the academic curriculum itself. And here in this platform, जो हमने बनाया ये platform is, as I said, is matching the student requirements with the corporate requirements. तो वहाँ पर अभी भी internship opportunities हैं, and as the student fraternity grows, these opportunities will also grow. So we will. The word here used by someone is guaranteed. We don't guarantee any placement. We support and assist in bringing the corporates and the students together. So we assist 100%, and not only today, but our students who have been studying and who have now actually become, have spent 3-4 years as well. Even to them, lifelong support we offer them through our platform. So there is one question from Kuldeep on the brief of each module. I think we have given the modules. If you go on to the SOL website, Kuldeep, that detail are mentioned there, and you can put up your, beyond that, if you require anything very deep, we can always we can address those queries. But that the curriculum and the entire brochure is mentioned there. Number two, the price, you have spoken about the price. I think it's already that it's Delhi University for the regular price is much higher for the School of Open Learning initiative. This has been a special price which has been offered only for Delhi University and School of Open Learning, Campus of Open Learning students which are there. Any other question, Manisha? And anything which we want to? I'll just see some of those questions. But अगर आपको लगता है, Manisha, anything which is there? Okay, some questions are asked.
I have unmuted, ma'am.
Yeah, hi everyone. Can you hear me? Yeah.
Okay, so
yes, Himanshu, I can now speak.
Yeah, no. So yes. So we will. So there are a few questions which I can quickly answer. Sana has asked, where are these classes held? These classes will be held offline in the SOL, Campus of Open Learning, and those campuses which are there. So the classes will be held there itself, which is there. If you miss any class, some of the master classes will be held blended, but each student, Anupriya has asked, if I miss any class, will I get the backup? every student will get access to the learning management system, where the entire curriculum and the course and the presentations will be offered and will be given. We will also can give the recorded lectures as well. But right now the LMS access will be given to every single person with the entire course. There is someone who have said that how many courses we can do at a time. You can do as many courses till the time it doesn't impact or it only adds to your academic prowess. Your core is your, as we said, Nikun said that the core is academic curriculum which you are doing. Along with that, depending upon the time you have, we have offered broadly 3 things. One is the regulatory mandatory certifications preparation, which is required in the industry. One is CMX, which is we spoke about, which is a detailed certification, certified market expert. And the third is for someone who has already, has done multiple asset classes. So unke liye accredited wealth planner is there. But we would, if you are new and you are starting now, we would recommend at this point of time to start with the regulatory certifications and certified market expert to start with. So all of these courses along with physical classes will also have the self-paced option, as I said earlier. The registration can be done on the School of Open Learning website, which is there. Please go. Already there are limited seats which are left. There are already this has been there for the last few days, and we have got robust thing. But there are seats which are already there. You can go today itself and show your interest, and someone from the School of Open Learning and Campus of Open Learning will reach out to you, which is there.
Third is that many of our students are simultaneously, a lot of students are pursuing CA. So how will this benefit those students?
Yeah, so 3 questions and I'll try and answer. First is the eligibility part of it. So for regulatory certifications and CMX, Certified Market Expert, undergraduates can also do those courses. They can do it whether they are in first year, second year or final year, or even graduates can do it. So the eligibility is, you should be 12th pass and you can do some of these things. That's point number 1. For the wealth certification, only graduates can do it, because as I said, you should have a base of finance, and ideally you should have seen 2 or 3 asset classes before studying the accredited wealth manager course. Typically, both in terms of further studies and in career, any of these vocational education courses and knowledge, ultimately, finally, what are you getting? It's not about the course or anything. It is about the knowledge which you are getting of a particular field from a credible institution. That is where it adds to your chances of starting on a stronger foot in the corporate industry. So that is the, and there is already a platform which is helping you on that. So your chances of starting at a better foot compared to your peer, जिसने केवल graduation करी है and has not done anything else, will be much larger on this part of it. Third part was in terms of Manisha. What was the third question? CA. Third question was related to chartered account. So chartered accountancy is a professional, very high quality valued course, but it is not a specialized course for financial services and roles in financial services like mutual funds, stock markets. It is very deeply focused on accounts and finance. So that obviously will add a lot of value to you, but CA plus some of these things will make you much more ready for the BFSI industry. Manisha,
Yeah, Himanshu sir. Yeah, Himanshu sir.
Ji.
Yeah, Himanshu sir, I have one question regarding placement. Is there any placement you are providing after the courses uh, or any assessment for the placement
Yeah,
from
sir.
your side?
So Raviji, we spoke
Yeah.
placement is we shared there is a exclusive access to the platform placement platform which we have there to all the students who do these courses. So there is 100% placement assistance to our students. As of today, on our portal there are already about 600 plus job openings which are there for students which are there who have done our courses.
Okay, that's good.
So, sir, I guess we have catered to all the questions. Further, if any student have any query, they can mail us on skillcenter.cisbc@col.du.ac.in. Also, you can visit our site, that is www.soul.du.ac.in, for any further clarification. Now, for the vote of thanks, I'd like to hand over to Nisha ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, you're audible. Yes,
Am
ma'am,
I
you're
audible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. I am Nisha Shah, CA Nisha Shah, and director at Phoenix. So let me give a thanks to Department of Distance and Continuing Education, School of Open Learning, Campus of Open Learning, for giving us this opportunity to jointly launch this course. And I would really appreciate that the School of Open Learning and Campus Learning, they have taken this initiative and started the Center for Innovative Skill-Based Courses. So University of Delhi has been very pro coordinate, and the speakers for the day, Himanshu Vyapak and Nikun Sharma, for taking out this time and organizing this webinar. And I can see, I mean, there were a lot of questions from the students, which also shows that there was a good participation from the students. And I really wish all the best to all of you. And learners, I can only say that, I mean, skilling is the need of the hour, along with your academic qualification.
Thank you, ma'am, and thank you to Himanshu sir and Nikun sir and to the entire team of Phoenix. I also want
Thank
to
you,
thank
everyone.
the School of Open Learning technical team.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for your time. Thank you.
Architecture.